Auf geht's, Bayern, schießt ein Tor! Schießt ein Tor! Schießt ein Tor! Auf geht's, Bayern, schießt ein Tor! Schießt ein Tor! Schießt ein Tor! Auf geht's, Bayern, schießt ein Tor! Schießt ein Tor! Schießt ein Tor! Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey, hey. 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 Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey.
Guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Bless up to everybody. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I literally just got back from taking the little one to the park. So yeah, man, bless up to everybody. And bro, this is what we want to hear. Breaking news. Bayern Munich will submit their opening bid to Stuttgart tomorrow for Nick Woltemade. And again, it's going to be tomorrow. This is massive news. This is what we want to see. This is what we want. We want our club to act like a big club. And yeah, man, they're seemingly doing that. So I can't sit here and act, like it's a bad thing or anything like that. Super happy that they're actually acting like a big club. And 100%, man, this is what we want to see. So yeah, we'll get into all of that in a minute. But yeah, let me know how you guys are feeling. Make sure if you haven't already to smash up the likes, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. And yeah, man, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what the first bid's going to be. We'll read the report in a minute. I know that there's also a report out there that he actually rejected Chelsea and Napoli, which again is fucking massive. To be honest with you, it is. You know, the fact that this guy is rejecting big clubs, you know, means everything if you're deep in it, you know, in the fact that we're going to get him. But obviously we still have to do the business in the fact of getting him. You just never know with these lot. You just don't. So, but yeah, we can talk about that, and that's the whole point while we're streaming. Obviously we are going to be streaming the game later on. Well, not the game, but the watch along for the game later on tonight. So yeah, man, we'll obviously get into that and so on and so forth and all of that good stuff. So yeah, man, bless up to everybody. I really do hope everyone's doing well. Remember that the press conference reaction is out there. The preview is out there. Sorry that those are up a little bit late. The plan was actually to do the press conference last night, but after the fucking spider ran over me, bro, I shit myself, and I was like, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm going to bed, man. I can't be dealing with this shit. So yeah, bless up. But yeah, man, both those videos are out there for you. We're going to drop a kit video tomorrow. The home kit video is all done and ready for you guys tomorrow. It's sat here on the channel waiting. So that will go up for you guys tomorrow. I don't want to put too much content out there. We might play some more of the boxing game later because I actually really enjoy playing that on stream, to be honest with you. So, but yeah, man. And then obviously, like I said, watch along, match reaction, fan cams, player ratings, and hopefully, fingers crossed, Bayern are going to go through. So, yeah, man. Bless up. Bless up to everybody. Hey, big man, how are you? Bless up, G. I will start your comment, ZY, and we'll come back to it. Big up, yep, 100%. How are you? Yep, make sure if you haven't already, please do smash the likes, hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you for the constant support. We'll be here for around an hour, and then I've got to go and spend some time with the little one. I think we're going to watch a movie, so she's currently looking at the movies now. So yeah, shout out to the little one. She's the best. Bro, he wants us, which is good, but we need to act. Facts. I agree. I'm not even going to disagree whatsoever. Nail on the head. I need to sit in a certain way because I've got blisters on my feet. Fucking hell. So yeah, no, I agree. I agree 1000. Again, let's start all of these comments. Like so. He does have 3 years left on his contract. Yep. Big up, Hanno. How are you, bro? How are you, man? I bet you're buzzing that you've gone through, bro. Bet you're buzzing. But yeah, bless up. Right, okay, let's actually get into the report. So we're about 10 minutes into the stream. 5 minutes into the stream. Obviously, there's a countdown for 5 minutes, but either way. Right, let's get into this. So this, okay? Diary of the Wimpy Kid, yeah. Well, we'll watch that then, yeah? Not today, but we can watch that, yeah? Keep looking. I don't want to play a clip. What do I want to do? I want to go over here. So let's go and zoom this bad boy in. So it says here, Bayern Munich will submit their opening bid to Stuttgart for Nick Woltemade tomorrow. It is currently very unlikely that there will be a quick agreement after the first offer, as the two clubs' expectations are very far apart. The limit of what Bayern are willing to go to is 50 million, while Stuttgart's initial asking price is 100 million. Negotiations are expected to be tough and lengthy. So yeah, this might go on for a little while, but the fact that he wants Bayern, the fact that he has put in a transfer request is massive. It is massive. It can't be understated how massive it is. You know, at the end of the day, yeah, like the guy is putting the transfer request. You know, this is what Bayern wanted the Rat to do. And the Rat didn't want to do that. So, yeah, man, I'm so happy he's already put in the transfer request. He wants Bayern. He only wants Bayern. He's rejected Napoli. He's rejected both Napoli and Chelsea. And, yeah, this is absolutely massive news. Absolutely freaking massive news. So, yeah, man, we'll go from there. One thing that needs to be said, though, is the fact that you know, Lothar Matthijs is an absolute G. I love the way that he does speak out. He doesn't care, and he will say what he wants to say. But I'm sorry, with all due respect, he is a fucking idiot. The reason he's an idiot is because this guy has come out and said that Bayern should spend 100 million on him, or up to 100 million on him. Bro, we're about to go into negotiations and you're out there as a Bayern Munich legend speaking openly saying that we have to or we should pay 100 million for him. How about shut the fuck up? You're an old man. You're finished. Be quiet. Like, you are an icon of this football club. And if I ever do the What About Bayern show and it's me as the thing, you will 1000% be in my midfield. But there's a time to speak, and the time to speak ain't for you right now, big man, yeah? So shut the fuck up. Like, with all due respect. Like, it's so dumb. I don't know why he's speaking like that. And all Hunnis is pissed with him. And this is actually one of the times I'm going to have to agree. There's just no need for you to speak. So, you know what I mean? Be quiet, you know? But hey, bless up to everybody. Hey, I got YouTube's in the building. How are you, my G? Hopefully the missus and the little one are good. And obviously yourself, bless up. You absolute fraud. Slap the likes and Zia talks 100%. Yeah, slap Zia talks, man. Yeah, Lofa just made this deal even more difficult. Facts, bro. Absolute facts, bro. He's like, you know, I get that he's very outspoken, and I like that. You know, he's a real person. If you were to speak to him, I'm sure he'd be exactly the same. He's not gonna, you know, mince up his words or anything like that. But come on, man. Like, there's a certain time to speak. You know what I mean? It just ain't right now. So yeah, there's the piece on this. This come out though. This has come out, by the way. And basically what this has said is Woltemade management previously had scheduled meetings with Chelsea and Napoli officials to discuss a potential move. This morning, the players' representatives called both clubs and informed them that they basically rejected both of them. So this is mega, absolutely mega, that he's rejected these two clubs. Again, these are two massive clubs. You know, I can sit here all I want and say that this and this and blah, 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 and so on. But yeah, man, like, amazing. This is what we want to hear. So yeah, man, absolutely love to see, you know, this. But yeah, let's keep that on the screen a minute and let's find these things that Lothar Matthijs said, because he is a donut. Right, what's this saying? So yeah, again, Nick Woltemade turned down approaches from Chelsea and Napoli this morning after the end of the 21 Euros. His fully focuses on a move to FC Bayern. He has informed Stuttgart his desire several times. Woltemade's manager, yeah. So yeah, he's been, you know, he wants Bayern, which is amazing. This is what we want, you know, not the facts, you know, of what the donut himself. Florian Wirtz did, you know. So yeah, man. But yeah, this is basically what Lothar Matthijs has said. Yeah, this is what he said. So he said, I've been saying it for a long time that Woltemade is a player for FC Bayern. I think it's right that Bayern are trying to get him, although I think 60 to transfer million is too low. Like, that in itself, man said, I think it is too low. Like, bro, with all due respect, hush. You don't need to speak. Like, there's certain times to speak, and right now isn't the time for you to speak, big man. With all due respect. With all due respect. I'm not trying to disrespect him. But yeah, like, this is a stinker and hooked moment from you, bro. He said, if 80 to 100 million had been mentioned, wouldn't have been a surprise to me. Might be good for Bayern to think ahead and get Woltemade as a false nine for the Harry Kane era, blah, 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 blah. So, again, with all due respect, bro, you are wearing an earpiece, you have a microphone, and you are suited and booted. And, you know, no diddy, no homo, you look good in your suit. But with all due respect, this ain't the time to speak. This ain't the time to speak. You're not in power. So shut it, basically. Oh, fuck you, kicker, bro. Kiss my ass. So yeah, Uli Hoeneß is angry with Lothar Matthijs for trying to drive the price up. Lothar Matthijs is out of his mind. These experts have been a thorn in my side for a long time. Hoeneß named Matthijs, Didi Homan, Freddie, is it Bobic? I believe I say it, and Michael Rijek. They talk too much, bro. It's just the yappy. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, just shut up. You know what I mean? So dumb. It's so dumb. So yeah, that's basically what's been said. Says Lothar Matthijs is not in charge. So Uli Hoeneß said that Matthijs is not in charge, but like he did with the Florian Wirtz, he is throwing around astronomical figures, which such statements he put pressure on Stuttgart not to give in, because they would be publicly portrayed as the losers in the deal if the fee were lower than what he suggested. So I agree. I actually agree with Hoeneß here. I really, really do. I think it's so stupid for him to be speaking this openly about all of this shit. I think it's dumb. I'm not even gonna lie. So yeah, man. Again, just gotta have respect, of course, but it's just stupid. But anyway, let's go back to. What's that bang? You hear that? Was it just me? Did you hear it or not? Am I hearing things? Okay, I'm hearing things. Little one's telling me I'm hearing things. Right, where's the actual nude on Woltemade? Right, let's just put this picture up for now. Let's read some comments. Lothar, in all due respect, lately has been moving odd. I agree. Will this still be done this summer? Thoughts, people? I think so. Yeah, I think it will. Yeah. Yes, but not with Bayern. Bayern will not pay this summer. Interesting. Even Stuttgart agrees to deal with other clubs. Woltemade still needs to agree to the move. Yeah, facts. But the fact that his representatives, YouTube, has basically come out and said, like, we're not, but I think it's absolutely massive that he's basically come out and said, that he's like he only wants Bayern. Like, he's rejected to go to Chelsea. I think that's massive for Bayern. I really do. So yeah. But yeah, if you are available and you want to come on, bro, you can. I know that you're very busy, so if not, don't worry. Zia, again, if you want to come on, bro, you can. You really can. So yeah, what's up? Big up. What's the story today? So the story today, bro, is that we are apparently about to put in a bid for Woltemade, which is a player that Bayern Munich have wanted for a while. Okay. Yeah, give it here then. Yeah, so basically it's a player that we've wanted for a while, and there you go, baby. Got it. Yeah, he only wants to join us. He's turned down Napoli, he's turned down Chelsea, and yeah, he wants to join us, and we're going to put in a bid tomorrow, which is amazing. That's what I want to hear. This is really what I want to hear. Now I can't find the freaking tweet there, which is fantastic. Not right. Let me just zoom out a second. Bear with me, people. Where the hell is this tweet gone about us? There we go. That's what I want. Right. Let me zoom out just a teensy bit. Share that. Bosh. There we go. That's better. Anyway, I can join the stream would be. Yes. Baby is sleeping. No worries, bro. No worries. I know what that's like, bro. That's fine. You could just be in the comments, bro, and I'll react to what you say. Wirtz said he agreed with Bayern. It's the same, but it was Hans Wirtz, his father. Yeah. No. I get that. I get you. I know what you're saying. Let's just hope that he's not going to be a fraud like that guy. Because that guy's a fraud. That's the only thing I can really say. You know what I mean? So, Woltemade is more than Boniface. He can play 10, 9, false 9. Yep, false 9. He can play on the wing as well if we need him to, left wing. I'm hoping that they're not going to put him on the left wing, but he can play there. I think that's interesting that he can play there. So. But no, 1000%. Like, it's how fraudulent. How fraudulent is he? Fraudulent is who, bro? I'll tell you one thing though. I'll tell you one thing. Oh, we just got a bomber. We just got a bomber, people. We have just got a bomber. I repeat, we have just got a bomber. Right. Okay. Mr. Paletti goal himself. So, bomber, Paletti goal himself. Here we go. Right. No chance for other clubs. Nick Woltemade has personally informed Stuttgart that if he leaves the club this summer, he will only join Bayern. Full agreement until 2030. The clubs have been in contact since Thursday evening. Bosh. That is... Mwah! This is what we want to see. This is what we want to hear. This is what I want to read. So on. Let's freaking go. That's what we want to hear, man. Mwah. Mamma mia. Bro, that's sick. That's so sick, bro. That's so sick. So, yeah, man. No chance for any other club. Yeah, of course. If he, of course, maybe in the future there would be this or that. But yeah, like this is a massive W. Pushing on for Bayern. To the point where we're obviously pushing on to hopefully get this done. You know what I mean? So let's go. That's how I see it. Let's fucking go. You know what I mean? This is a player I want. Now, of course, for Nick Woltemade, he didn't have the best game yesterday. He wasn't terrible though, by the way. I'm not trying to say he was shit. He definitely wasn't shit. But yeah, he didn't have the best game. So, you know, but like he didn't score a goal, but he actually was doing really, really good with his hold-up play, which I was very interested in seeing. And yeah, man, he seemed really, really good. I'm not gonna lie. So wait, send me the link, bro. Are you sure? I don't want to wake the little one up because I know what that's like. The little one won't go back to sleep. I will send you the link. Only come on if you're sure, bro. I don't want you to come on if you are gonna wake the little one up. But yeah, I will send you the link, bro. Where are you, YouTube? There you are. I don't want to wake the little beauty up. So I've sent you the link. Only come on if you actually are sure that you're not going to wake the little one up. But yeah, bless up. Bless up to yourself every single time, my bro. But yeah, I'm very interested to see what you guys think. Like this is ginormous news. Now, you're right, woke. You are woke. You are right in the fact that next summer the hunt is open at 1,000%. But yeah, like at the same time, like yeah, I'm happy, bro. In the under-21 final yesterday, he had 0 shots on target, or anywhere in that direction. Yeah, he didn't have the best game, but his hold-up play was good. That was a weird final, though, to be honest. I don't really have too much on it, to be honest. Like, it was a weird, really, really weird final. Like it seemed. Massive big up, Liam the Great. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the kind words. It seemed really. Like there were only bangers scored. It was weird. It was really, really weird. And yeah, obviously me, Gio, and Michael, shout out to both the lads who are actually watching it. So yeah, man. There we go. Boniface is decent. Boniface is good. I don't think he's Bayern Munich caliber though, personally. Like, how old is Boniface? Boniface. Have I spelled that wrong? The Boniface. Oh, to be fair, he's only 24. I thought he was a lot older than that. Fair enough. They went on the pitch. Let's see the 2 goals. Yeah, Germany didn't play well yesterday. That's fact. There weren't, yeah, but yeah, like I know where you're coming from. To be fair, I know where you're coming from. You know, but yeah, man, this is what I want to see, bro. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to hear. Let's go. Let's change. Let's change to that one. We'll go there, and then what we'll do. Wait, that's really weird that we're wearing the same shirt. You're muted, brother, for some reason.
Wait up. I'm not having this. I'll be back in a bit.
Man said, hold up. Boniface had issues at this event, anger issues at Leverkusen. So yeah, he's not right. Yeah, no, I get you. I know what you're saying. Let me. Let's go. Let's make this team.
There you go.
How are you, bro?
Baby's in the next room, so can't really talk that loud.
No, I can hear you perfectly, mate. I can hear you perfectly.
Are we good?
Yeah. 100%.
Anyway, it's been a while, bro. Sorry about that.
No,
Been very busy lately. Oh, yeah.
What have you thought of Bayern in the Club World Cup so far?
This is so sad, though. Before I begin,
He got done by the lone curse, mate.
I'm not wearing that shirt anymore. Well, at least not outside. Can't be seen by some Hotspur fan like, oh, we got him already. Fuck you. Fuck off. Anyway, well, you know what? I'm really psyched about this potential signing. I don't think this is gonna happen this summer though.
You don't?
I don't think so. I mean, the valuation is way too far apart. If it was even like even 20 million valuation apart, I think that would be there's a chance. But like with what Lothar said, and I bet Stuttgart will be will be giving that thought now that he said it. Because I think we're just willing to spend 50, right? And now he's saying 100. I bet Stuttgart would be asking for like 80 to 100 now. Right? So
Yeah.
Either they're gonna meet halfway, which is what, 75? That's a lot of money. Even meeting halfway is it sounds impossible to me.
Yeah. Why is that going like that? Let me make this bigger. Yeah, no, I agree 1,000%.
Ooh, would have loved that though, right? Holy crap, that's crazy.
Let me change this. No, that's got block your face. Get rid of that one. Yeah, with block Lima, that's fine. Yeah, so that's basically where I'm guessing we're going to play him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he could definitely play on the left, but he needs to stay. I actually think if he plays there, the hold-up play is going to be levels. To be honest, I wouldn't actually mind if they were to swap Kane and Woltemade, have Kane there.
I wouldn't mind that either.
Because then the hold-up play and then Kane can run over rather than him being in the middle and then Kane's in front of him or whatever. So yeah, it's looking good, man. Defense is still a little bit suspect. I think we need to either give Polinia a chance or we need to get another midfielder. I think Pablo is a bit hit and miss recently, personally.
Yeah. But I still give him. He's still pretty young.
Yeah, true.
He's still pretty young. I have a question with this formation though. Would Musiala be on the left wing be defensive enough to to go back to defense as much as um who Olise or something?
Yeah, that's a good point. And I guess we would have to wait and see on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's definitely going to come back. You know, the whole reason we're not pushing heavily for Leao is because the higher ups think that he's not going to come back and so on and so forth. So if he does it through the middle, like Zia's saying in the chat, he definitely could do it. He could definitely do it. On the left, I think.
In the middle is different though. If he comes back, like I know he does come back in the middle, but he has like the two DMs to accompany him. But if you're in the wing, and you come and you have to come back, it's all you're on your own. Well, with the left back, that is.
Yeah.
Well, if Davies comes bolting forward, Musiala has to come back on his own.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm with you on that one as well. 100. He will be working with. That I guess that is like the positive. You know, if they both stay fit, him and Davies would be together, and they're obviously best buds, aren't they? So.
Yeah, that's a positive.
Yeah. Who will play? Guerrero, maybe? I don't know. Guerrero is suspect in itself.
Asno.
Bro, don't even get me started, bro. That's just idiots, man. The fact that they're looking to get rid of him, bro.
These kids nowadays, I don't know. What are they thinking?
Bro.
Ito can do that, but damn, his injury record has been crazy
that's
lately.
The problem, isn't it? Is he going to get freaking injured again? If he's not to get injured again, I 100% agree. But would you guys say Lima is good defensively?
Ansar.
Yeah, big up Ansar every time. DB, what do you mean? Do you mean as a right back or you mean in the midfield? The only reason I'm asking that is because in recent days and so on, they're talking about actually putting Lima more in the midfield. So if you're talking about as a defender, as a right back, I think he's very good defensively as a right back. Okay, I think he's very good defensively, but the problem is he's on a right back. He can just play there, right? You know, like with Joshua Kimmich, and I'll give Joshua Kimmich some credit. Wow, Liam's doing that. Like for me personally, the way I see it is he can play in the midfield and he can be good in the midfield, but he's better at right back. You know, where Lima is 1000% a utility player. You know, look what he did against Real Madrid. Was it Real Madrid? I believe he played next to Goretzka, right, in the Real Madrid game. Stanley at left back is pretty good. Yeah, he can't play centre back again. He's terrible.
Has Limer turned your thinking now of him?
Yeah, 1000.
Wow.
Which I hate to say. You know, I hate to say that.
I wish Kim would have done the same, but
me too. That we can agree with again.
Yeah.
I'm so annoyed about Kim, bro.
Well, he turned my opinion, so you know.
Yeah, and you're Asian as well, bro. So.
Well, I still have my Asian guy Ito, but
but even he's getting injured, bro. Big up, bro.
Wait. You think Stanisic would be played as wing, as fullbacks more than center back? He's been played awfully a lot in center back lately.
Yeah, and I think he's freaking terrible now. Like, I think he's good, but in a 3.
And a 3, yes, I agree with that.
But we're just never going to
Yeah.
play as a 3, so
Mhm.
you know, it's annoying. It's really annoying.
Oh wow, Ansar, you still have hope. I love that.
Yeah, man. Hopefully he can, bro. Hopefully he can, but I don't like that he's come out in the media and said that he doesn't like criticism, because with all due respect, you've got to take criticism. You know what I mean? Like, us as just normal human beings, obviously they are as well, but not the athletes, you know, and the people we're watching. Like, we get criticism for our opinions. So they're always going to get criticism because they are the stars of our team, you know?
With
So,
this, I have a question.
yeah, go on.
With this lineup that you have on screen,
Yep.
who would you rather lose, Coleman or Nabry,
Both.
and get who?
Personally, I would get. Let me duplicate these cameras. I can put you both on screen. Personally, I would get. I would take Fouric. Personally, I think Foric's good enough. I know people like to shit on Foric's name, but I personally think he's good enough to play for Bayern.
Nah, I'd take Furyk over Leo Ansar.
Right, let's put Zia there, and let's make another one for YouTube. So there we go. Oh, let me sort this.
Oh, I'm next to my fellow Canadian.
Hello. I said fellow Canadian. Does it look like I'm Canadian?
No,
Just
Davies,
kidding.
bro.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. I forgot Davies living in the. I forgot he had the lineup on. No, well, big up, guys.
What's up?
Yeah. You can't replace, like, woke is correct. Bayern just doesn't move that way.
Sure.
Yeah, but you know what it is, YouTube, man. These men need to change their ways, man. Like, this whole thing of trying to protect your, like, finances and all, bro. Like, what I think what they fail to understand is if we were to go far in competitions or win them, like, we make a lot of our money back, especially with the amount of, like, fan memberships, or like the ticket sales that they make, and shirt merches and everything that they make, and sponsorship. Bayern have a lot of sponsorship deals. Like, people forget these things, and I'm just like thinking, with all this, isn't that how we've become like very rich without even needing all like these finances from, like, state owned and all, owners and all this? Like, I think this is why I'm like so annoyed with this club. It's because we didn't even need state owners, and we made a lot of money, but we act like we're broke.
Yeah.
It's like, seriously now. Like, you know what it is? I was watching. Funny enough, I was watching because AK sent me a video of PSG, and he was talking about what City and PSG, and about how people say they're successful because of the money, this, money, this. And to be honest, I agree with what he says, bro. All these clubs that complain about, not putting in, about the money this, money that, and like cheating this club that. I'm gonna be real. It's just the fact that these clubs are not showing intention of buying anybody, and City and PSG are. Bro, look at Real Madrid. They get their players, and yes, they get them for free. Don't get it twisted, but they still pay them a lot of wages.
You,
They're
you
paying
know
money somewhere, somehow.
what I think though. Ahmad, is that if we've won more Champions League competitions than we have, we would have like spent a lot. But it's just that it we're not as I don't want to say as big as before, but as popular maybe as before.
Yeah. I get
Okay,
that.
that's fine. Okay, that's fine. But maybe like how it's popular, I get it, because obviously when you're good, people talk about you more. But
Mhm.
at the same time, like, you have to get to that point
Or
somehow, some way. You get me? Like,
or
that's who
maybe,
we
or
are.
maybe no, no. Let me reword what I said. Maybe we're still popular, but we hit a plateau, while other clubs such as PSG or Man City have like just risen up so quickly that we got overshadowed in a way.
I think that's fair.
Again, by the way, even what you said initially, that's fine with me. I'm not even like denying what you're saying. All I'm saying is, for a club that of our size, we should be moving like these other clubs that we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
And my thing is, like, there's so many players out there, right? I feel like what we're doing is, don't get it twisted. Like, for example, the left winger thing. Like, we're looking everywhere, but we're not even picking the guy that we want specifically, other than that Nico Williams thing. And that Nico Williams thing, he chose Barcelona. Okay, move on. Go find the next man you want then. You know? Like, if you want a Leao, okay, do I agree with it? No, but I don't care anymore. Go get him. I don't care. Because at this rate, which left winger is there for us to even get?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We mentioned Furyk though. He's a Stuttgart player, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, we're not getting him.
Bro,
Even
I
if we
already,
wanted to.
bro, I
By the
already
way,
did a video, bro.
by the way,
150
even
million,
Stiller.
bro.
By the way,
150 million.
by the way, even
Raid
Stiller.
Stuttgart. Raid them.
By the way, even
We are not getting him.
by the way, I'm with YouTube. After this Voltemade thing, yeah, it's harder now.
Oh no,
It's
I
harder.
agree. I'm not going to disagree. That's not going to be harder. But if you're show intent, then you're probably.
I
good.
agree, show intent, but I'll tell you this, Olim. There is no chance in hell you're getting Voltemade, you're getting Stiller, and Virgin one when that happens. That is a piss take, bro. You know what
And
I
we
mean?
just took Ito last season.
Yeah, no, but okay, but to be fair, Ito's in the least clubs. They have no choice. Like, they can just hold that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They can hold that. But the Baltimore, and even the Baltimore, by the way, I believe it was Urban, wasn't it? I'll give him credit, right? For once
Wait,
doing what he has to do with Baltimore.
wait. You're
Clip
giving
this.
Max
Clip
Herbal
this.
credit.
Yes, I know, weird, right?
He's giving
Very weird.
Herbal credit. What?
Yes,
You feeling
very,
okay?
How
very weird.
long? How
Very
long
weird.
was I away?
No. It's very weird, right, guys? Very weird. I'm about to give him credit. No, for actually going straight to the Baltimore, like, you want him, go get him type thing, bro. You know? And now it's pissed off Stuttgart. Good. Piss him off. I don't care.
No, nor do I.
You know what I mean? Like, no, I just want intent. They're showing intent. Okay, good. Now go pay the money. I don't care. Go pay the money. Bro, at this rate, bro, we need to start taking risks. Bro, by the way, I know you're not happy about paying the money, YouTubes. I'll be real with you. If it comes down to it, do it. Because if we don't do it, we're going to lose them out to another club. I'm telling you right now.
100 million, Woltemade. You're paying
Screw
that.
it. Bro, screw it. I'm telling you, screw it, bro. Because I'll tell you this. If we don't pay the money, guess what's going to happen? What's going to happen is, guess what? Yeah, you can dip. I don't mind, bro.
No.
But guess what's going to happen?
I would actually I would actually agree with you, Ahmad. But if only if Woltemade would agree with a lower fee, like a lower salary.
I don't think he would mind. Though.
Yeah. If that
That's the point.
happens, then I'm good with that.
Obviously, like, it comes down to the wages, and that's fair enough. But again, like, my point is, if we don't pay the money, who knows what he'll... Because, bro, players can change their mind eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
That's
I
something
agree
we
with
have
that.
to be... That's something we have to think about. Bro, this whole Verge thing, he changed his mind like that, bro. Just like that, because...
He never was 100%. He never said anything like he never said, "Oh, I'm only in with."
but you could tell his dad was swaying him to buy it, and he was gonna be open to it. And the next thing you know,
Oh yeah, that's what 10 mil per year. It's not really that bad, right?
Well, for water, mate, no.
no, 10 mil is good. 10 mil is very good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to get
That's like-
He's on 2 million. He was going to get 2.5 million.
But maybe for that, I'd buy him for 80 mil, not 100.
Yeah, if we can get 80 mil, actually, I think the perfect scenario is 75.
Yeah,
I don't think they go higher than 60.
yeah, that's just Bayern being stingy.
Yeah, but he's not worth a higher than 60. It's really not.
Liam. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Liam. I'm all due respect to you, bro. I'm sorry to break it to you, but in today's age of football, fuck valuation. I'll be honest. Do
Well, yeah,
valuation in real life, not in football, bro. Because in football, market's inflated to the point everybody's going to clubs for like 70, 80 mil, 100 mil, and nobody's even worth that, bro. At this rate, just get the player in. I couldn't give a fuck about the valuation, bro. The market is fucked.
I understand. I
I had this
why you
discussion with Amar on my channel yesterday. Fuck that shit. Seriously.
Like I understand. Yeah, but talk about a Barca fan, bro. Allow it. I understand it, but like for me personally, the way I see it is if we spend 60 to 80 million on this guy, they're not going to get anybody else.
Yep. That's gonna be the summer. That's gonna be the transfer window
So
for
I
us.
agree with you. Bun the valuation. You know, same with Florian Wirtz. We should have been going in for him straight away with 150 million. Call their bluff, but we didn't. And then obviously whatever has happened. But no, it's just stupid. It's so dumb. But yeah, no. To be fair, I do understand where you're coming from. What's it say?
I
Go on.
agree with Dane, but we've been crying this for so long. Kimmich to right back never happens.
Yeah,
So
no.
yeah, I've given up.
Bro, I've given up with him as a whole, but I want him out.
Mm-hmm.
Raw.
What do you think if Bischoff would be replacing, like, if he was trying to get in the first 11, who would he be replacing? Pavlovic, Kimmich, or gosh,
I think
was
I think
Pablo.
Pablo. I'm not gonna
Pablo.
lie. Yeah, I think Pablo.
okay.
Because he
So-
said in it, you know, when they do like the presentation and they talk on to the media the first time and so on, he said that the media likes to say that he's a 10, but he likes to play as a 6 or an 8.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I mean, I can tell because when he was playing 10, he looked awful in that Benfica game.
Almost like he did it on purpose.
Whatever it is, he looked pathetic.
As I say, thoughts on PSG Miami? Spank them, bro. Absolutely destroy them, please. 8-0, no, 8-2, bro. Let's give these Barcelona fans something to cry about.
Nah. 8-0 to Miami.
Yeah, YouTube's. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
bro.
lie.
I know you've been away for a while, bro, but I didn't realize you had a drug problem, bro.
Yeah. It's legal here. You know that.
All right, fair enough.
We still have another question though. I know I'm trying to catch up with all the stuff that I missed. But are you guys comfortable with Urbig as our not even number 2 as our successor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He looks shaky, bro.
Yeah, but with all due respect, bro, you know, and I know he was your guy and you turned on him, but he had Kim and Jae in front of him, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
I think prime Oliver Kahn would look shaky in front of Kim and Jae.
Bro,
No,
in all due respect,
I'm not comparing.
shaky
Wait. I'm not comparing because I know what people are like. They're going to take that out of context. I am not comparing Urbig right now to prime Oliver Kahn. I'm just saying that's how shit Kim and Jae is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know what people are like. They're taking it out of
No,
context.
my perspective is, no matter who you put in goal, like we were always going to concede because we keep on conceding so many volume of transition. Yeah, it's bound to happen.
The kid needs more playtime and confidence building anyway.
Agreed.
I bet he'll get better.
But plus, you can see. By the way, for me with Urbage, it's not the fact that like don't get it twisted.
Big
I don't
out
think
for the
he's
raid, man. Thank you. Bro.
bigger. I don't think
Fair
he's
enough.
he's not like a world beater in goal or anything. But you can see something in him. Like even when when we played Inter Milan, like I didn't feel like he was out of place. Put it that way. Like yeah, he messed up for I believe it was Pavard's goal, the second leg. But like even then, like every time we played out of the back, he seemed calm. Whatever chances that came on his way, like there were times that he had to like make some stops. Like he did his thing, bro. You know what I mean? So there's
Yeah.
only so much. There's only so much like I can like really blame him for.
Yeah.
Like I would blame him for like the goal we conceded against Union Berlin, for example. The way he reacted to that cross was poor in itself. Or like again, I mentioned the Pavard goal, but yeah, and even I think there was even that game against Bochum. That was his first game. Like those are things I kind of would blame him for, but like I wouldn't blame him for too many things for me to say, yeah, don't give him an opportunity. Plus, I think he'll learn more of these little things from Neuer as the season goes on. Hopefully, if Neuer stays fit, God willing.
Yeah.
So
Can we just put
yeah.
out there as well? You've made a great point. Can we put out there as well though that when we brought him in, it was said that this guy will not get any more playing time this season. He will not get any. Going into next season, he will get a couple of games and we will go from there. And it will be a slow progression. Then Manuel Neuer gets himself injured and this guy's thrown into a dumpster fire. Like, you know, it wasn't his fault. Obviously,
he did a good job against.
Yeah. Of course, like I think he's done well, but you know, the criticism, the critics, you know, they're talking like it was said that he's going to be, you know, Manuel Neuer is going to take a break or something. Like, no, it wasn't. You know what I mean? This is like right now, if Zia trips up, he's going to have to, you know, get back up and dust himself off. You know what I mean? It's not expected, basically, is what I'm saying.
Okay. I just wish Neuer would take a little bit of a backseat role this incoming season. I've been saying this for the past 2 years now, right?
Yeah. I remember you saying it.
That I wish, like, you know,
I'm
he'd give Urbig or who was that, or Perez at least a chance.
Yeah, obviously.
Well,
I think it should be Orbich. I can't lie. I think it should be.
Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah, Perez ain't even going to get a chance now. He's going to be sold anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Drop Neuer.
Well, you always have Newell.
Okay, yeah, let's not go there, bro.
This guy. Yeah, 100, bro. Give him the Pokal games. Yeah, I agree.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, I could see Orbit getting the DFB Pokal games.
Bro, I don't know what he's going to get, bro. I don't trust this manager giving any. This is one of the things with Woltemade. Like, it said that Vincent Kompany had already had a phone call with him. I hope that phone call was, I really like you. You are in the future plans, and not you are going to sit on the bench.
Who did Kompany have a conversation with?
Woltemade.
Woltemade.
Yeah. I just don't trust him with our youth, bro. Like, we still haven't signed Carl up to a new deal yet either, and there's loads of clubs looking at him.
You know what? I can't really blame him 100% because these kids nowadays are like, they're thinking crazy stuff, bro.
What do you mean? By the way, what do you mean though? Like, I'm curious.
Demanding like playing time and stuff. I mean,
Basically saying what Nubble was doing.
Yeah, I mean, know your place is what I'm saying.
You know what it is? To some degree, I actually kind of rate it only because they're trying to have ambition to want to play. But then at the same time, it's like, because remember, we don't know what these kids are doing on the training ground for us to tell if they're even doing enough there to even warrant a starting spot. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I would love to know what they do in training for me to like have a better like say on the matter personally. That's just the way I view it. But just them saying they want to play is great. But like, then again, are you showing it in the training ground? Like, I don't know. This stuff I don't know. I think that is the problem. Also, I have to say, for example, Esnu is a Moroccan kid, innit? Don't get it twisted. For Morocco, he looks pretty good. The
Yeah.
problem is, bro, when I saw him play against Auckland, bro, I'm gonna be honest, I did not see a kid that is prepared for the big level here because,
Yeah.
and I'm saying like big level, like there's a difference in playing with Morocco for against some African side. Yeah, which don't get it twisted. African sides are aggressive and all, but like playing African football is way different than playing in Europe, in my opinion. Like he feels like he's more brave there than he's brave in at Bayern. Every time, like, whenever he tried beating his man, bro, it's like he fails to get execution right because he panics on the ball.
Yeah.
You can't
And
be
that's what we
panicking
don't
on the
need.
ball like that.
We do
Yeah,
not
yeah.
need a player who panics.
I feel like he on the ball panics, bro, and it's not because he doesn't have the technical ability or anything like that. It's because I don't know. So there's something going on mentally with him. Like when he plays the Bayern, it's like I feel like he's thinking he has to impress the board, bro. Just play freely, man. Ease yourself off, you know.
Hmm.
And I feel like that's costing him, and maybe that's costing a lot of kids, man. I don't know. I really have no idea what it is. But yeah,
What? A quick question. What's Leonard Carl's position again?
striker slash winger, I believe,
Yeah.
because he played on the right when he came out.
Okay.
It's all good. But I
So
think he can play striker though.
because we have like this is a dilemma with our young players such as Carl, such as Asno, such as even who's the player in from who we loaned out in Heidenheim. Um,
Oh, Paul Van. Okay, Paul Van
Paul
is the biggest
Vanner,
problem of them all. In my, yeah.
right? And we have like loads of good players. We load out Kratzig. He's now sold. Ibrahimovic. I think are we selling Ibrahimovic?
No. No, we've already sold him.
We already sold him. Okay,
Yeah.
that's another one. So we have a lot of
Aaron
of
Kunda also from Australia.
yeah, Aaron Kunda, Pace Merchant, but maybe maybe in our current system we can't really use Aaron Kunda. Nestori, right? Can't really use him that much because we play very high. He'd be good in a counter attack team, which is not our team right now.
Yeah, that's
Um,
a good point that you make there.
oh yeah, Vidovic we sold.
We sold him
So
recently.
hmm so I don't know.
No, I hear him.
Well, Paul Vanner was good with Heidenheim the first 10 games of last
Yeah.
season.
And then he just dipped.
Yeah, he dipped after. Like I don't know what happened. Hmm.
You guys need to sign 2 proper wingers now, and your attack is sorted. Woltemade is a beast. He is. I agree, bro. I only think we sell. Why have I got Sal on my brain? I only think we buy 1 winger though, because if we bring in Woltemade, I think he goes at the 10, but I also think he's going to be the backup striker for Kane. So I think Serge Gnabry then will be pushed off the left, and he will then be the backup winger. Because
What do you think? What do you think if the Liam, if the formation would turn into a 1-4-2? Wait, 1-4-2-2, like 2 strikers overlapping, Kane and Woltemade.
Wait, so say that formation again.
Wait, 4
So 4 at the back. Yep.
4 at the back, 2 holdings.
Yep.
And 2 wings, and then like 2 strikers, or
So like a 4-2.
kind of like a
4-2-2.
kind of like a Lukaku slash Lautaro Martinez kind of style.
Yeah, let me put that off the screen. Let me show you this. So like that.
Kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that.
That could definitely work.
And Kane and Voltemade can be like, track up, coming back to get the ball. Either one of them.
Yeah.
And
You mean like they
how
play off one
Kane.
another?
Yeah, that would actually like confuse the um the the opponent's defense so much.
Maybe this might be the season in which maybe like if we did get him, let's say, maybe we like I don't know, like in game it's not actually 4-2-3-1, it's like 4-2-2.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm guessing that's where we go with it, and then Musiala and Elise will have more like three.
That'd probably be what it would be like in the attack.
That's we're talking in an attacking perspective. And then keep in mind, maybe Joshua Kimmich can or like whoever's in the midfield can occupy the middle area at times as well whenever the other guys are in the wings. I'm guessing maybe that's what they do. But then again, we need to get Woltemade. I still think we need another winger regardless, man. Because I know it looks. Yeah. Now, who that winger will be, I don't know. But I think if we did get Woltemade, maybe this eases like the board's mind in regards to the idea of a winger not having to be like a bigger name. But even then, I still think it's better that we get a bigger name because, let's be honest, Kane's eventually gonna go. So like we're gonna have to play Woltemade as the lone striker eventually. So yeah. And not just that, like we could maybe play some games with, one or rather than the other. If one gets hurt, you play that striker, and then, you know what I mean. So I still think we need that winger, man.
Yeah, I still think too.
The thing
We
is,
gotta sell Gnabry and Coman first, though.
Yeah, we need Coman. If we can get Coman out this season, even though they're looking to keep him, which is annoying. For me, if Jamal works there, I think if you're going to put Woltemade as the striker, like when Kane's gone, I mean, then I feel like you have to get an attacking, like a really attacking count.
You're gonna be sorted out like for the future, right? It's like Woltemade is pretty young, Musiala is young, Olise is young, Pavlovic is young. It's just the defense that it's like we still need tweaking in the near future. Toss like 30 years old, right?
He's about to be, yeah. Yeah, he's about to be.
Upa's like around 28, maybe.
I don't think Upa's that old. Is he? I don't know. Upa is 26.
Oh, well, he looks like at least 32.
Yeah, it's because he's the beast, bro. That's why,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Zia to start raging at me again.
Raging at you for what?
Upa, best centre back in the world.
Ugh. Give me a break.
He is though.
Yes, he's on the train. Let's go.
YouTubes. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna change your mind again in the next year.
Ahmad, I know you're gonna agree with me on this, but Upa's been doing his job and Kim's job.
Again, as much as I want to praise what he's done last season, towards the end before he got injured, I'm sorry, bro. One season doesn't change everything for me.
Well, it's not just one season though, because he's been doing this with the international team. So
he's carrying Saliba, bro. Yeah,
bro.
He's carrying freaking Saliba. And I know you rate Saliba.
I do, but bro, I'm sorry. With this international thing, I think it's Deschamps tax, bro, because Deschamps is an idiot.
Oh, there
I
you
genuinely
go.
think
It's
Deschamps
like,
is a dumbass.
Yeah, but you can't say he's a dumbass for good things. You normally say he's a dumbass for bad things.
No, he's because I
you gotta
genuinely
give
think
you gotta
the
give
way
Upa more
so
credit because
no
Deschamps is a dumbass.
no. You know what it is, right? No, you know what it is. He picks Upa and plays Rabiot, bro. You know what I mean? Like, man plays Rabiot, bro. You want me to give credit to that guy for playing two, but bro, I'm surprised that France even does okay with him in the team, bro. How in the hell do you play like Upamecano, bro, and you're playing him defensive? Obviously, he's gonna look good. Play him in an attacking team. He's off. He's not that good, bro.
I think you're just being a hater at this point.
I'm not. How am I being a hater?
So what you're trying to
Tell
say
me.
is
Okay.
Upa has been doing Saliba's job
Wait. Okay.
and
Okay.
and
Are we
Rabiot's
gonna
defensive
forget? You
duties.
want me to give
So
you a logical point? I'll give you a logical point. No, I'll give you a logical point. In the 2022 World Cup final, Upamecano played. Did he? Yes, did he or did he not?
I think he played okay.
Just say did he or did he not?
Yes, he played. Yes.
I thought he played shit. I thought he was he was the reason to the goals that they conceded, especially the Di Maria goal that he scored. I thought he was at fault. You know why? Because he overcommits. That's my problem with him. He overcommits.
Bro, that's in the past, bro. We're now talking about the future.
And guess what? No. But he said but YouTube's point was not even just this season, even previous time with France. He wants to bring up France. I'll give you France.
Okay.
World Cup final 2022.
So Argentina won
scored,
that
was
game.
his fault.
So are you saying
He
Sergio
overcommitted in a
Romero
big
is
moment,
better than
just like when he
Upamecano then?
fucked up against Man City.
Yeah. Beep his ass.
There you are, YouTube. Okay, go on, talk.
So are you saying Romero is better than Upamecano because they won that game?
He hates Romero as well.
That's not the point. No.
That is the
I
point.
think he should.
That is
I
the
think
point.
he won in spite of Argentina. That's not the point, though. That is not the point.
That is the point
is we're
because
talking about
they got into the
specifically.
finals. Upamecano
And by the way,
was pivotal to get France into the finals.
And by the way, I think Otamendi, held up the back line more so than Romero. So there you go. So congratulations
you rate
for trying to
Otamendi now.
I don't know. I just thought he had a good tournament.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Upamecano had a good tournament until the finals.
He had a shit to bro. By the way, you're forgetting that Konate played alongside. Who did he play alongside? Didn't he play alongside Varane? I think. Because that was Varane's, I think, last tournament.
Or Varane didn't play that much.
I think. Wait, who? No, not Varane. Who was it? It was
Saliba.
Konate. Somebody. It wasn't. Oh, Kunde. Or Kunde. No,
Kunde was on the right.
Yeah, Kunde's a right back.
Kunde, yeah, sorry, yeah, Kunde. It was Kunde and somebody, surely. I think because I remember Kunde playing in that team.
Saliba.
But Upa didn't play. Wait, Saliba played in that tournament. I don't think Saliba played in that tournament as much. I don't think he played in that tournament as much.
I think he was that tournament.
I remember. Bro, I don't think Saliba played much that tournament, you know. Because bro.
Liam, you gotta miss this. Like the three of us,
100, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry. The point is, I want to see.
The point is, Romero is better than Upamecano. That's what you're trying to say, right?
No, the points are both not as good as people make. Actually, I think they're both overrated.
They're both better than Koulibaly.
Okay, I get that.
No, Koulibaly is not as good, bro. The last time Koulibaly was good, he was in
and Sin. Okay,
actually,
both of them are overrated, and was that Romero is overrated, and Otamendi carried him on his back. So you rate Otamendi now. He's the best.
I rated him at the time that I rated him at
We're talking about the 2022 World Cup. So at that tournament,
yes, okay. I thought he was. Yeah, I thought he was good, and he became worse now. Yes.
So he was the best center back for you during that until that time. Then
I would say I would say in that World Cup, the best center backs, you could make an argument for the Moroccan ones, and I would say the Otamendi, yeah,
mm.
and Vardiol too. Vardiol had a sick tournament. To be fair, Vardiol had a sick. Actually, I think Vardiol was the best of them all when you deep it.
Okay, I get that. So you rate Otamendi. I get it.
No. I don't rate Otamendi. I
No,
rate
no,
his
no, it's
next
okay.
time.
I mean, it's your opinion. Who am I to change your opinion, right?
Bro, no, who am I to change your opinion either? Bro, I'm telling
Yeah,
you, this
yeah,
Upa guy's a fraud. Bro, how do you wait? So we want players that will turn up in big moments. This guy chokes in big moments.
Yeah, like Saudi, bro.
He chokes.
You got beat by America.
Actually, shut what? Bro, well, I mean, we got beat by Mexico yesterday. We don't talk about that.
Yeah,
But-
Oh yeah, you guys were like what 2-0 Mexico, bro. Canada
Yeah.
whoops Mexico ass.
every week, bro.
Yeah, but bro.
Are you saying
we're not
Canada is
getting
better
to
than
that.
Saudi?
Yes, that's okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we're
What about
bro,
England
we're
better
terrible.
than
We're terrible.
Saudi?
Okay.
Bro, Liam, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're in today's day and age, Saudi are too shit, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like
Bro,
the
that's
players
not-
that we, bro, you know what it is? We're like Saudi is so bad because like the players don't even show enough care anymore, bro. Like, bro, they pull up, they
The
pull up for
crop
vibes. They pull up for vibes' sakes.
Mexico has been crap lately, bro. Like for the past 2 years at least. Everybody's saying like, oh, it's Mexico versus the USA. But we are clear of USA and Mexico.
Yeah, but your manager's a fucking fraud. He got Davies in you.
Oh yeah. Aside from that, yeah, he's dumbass. But you know.
Why is this guy saying happy birthday to everyone?
Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, bro.
No, it's not my birthday, bro.
Oh. How old are
This
you?
guy's just saying happy birthday to everyone. Like, what's
You-
going on?
I
You
mean,
turned
to
40,
be fair,
right?
his name.
You just turned 40?
I mean, his name is Daniel Nemeth. So I
No.
don't know if he's related to Nick.
Here. Shut up for 5 seconds. We're not going past the fact that he just said I'm 40.
No, you
Yeah,
just
but
turned
that's-
40.
No, I haven't turned 40. I'm 27, thank you.
To be honest, Liam, I think you've turned 50.
There you go. I mean, happy birthday, though.
Thanks.
Happy 50th birthday, bro. Half a century. Let's go.
Yep. If you were, I don't want to say it. He'd be a pretty decent
Damn, Liam, you're
Decent
aging
age.
well, man.
manager now.
I give
You're
up.
aging like fine wine, no?
What was the score last time we met? I think you guys won 1-0, but that was it. You played like crap.
What are we talking about?
Mexico versus Canada.
Canadian, more like.
Bro, to be honest, I don't want to be invited to that Gold Cup ever again. It's pathetic.
Yo. What do you guys think about the Club World Cup lately?
I think it's shit, bro.
Why the USA? Why did they have to hold it to the USA? Like, you know, was it what game was that? I think it was the Chelsea Benfica game. Like after the 2-hour stop, there were like no people in the stands whatsoever. It was sad to see.
Like they're putting games on when people are at work as well, which is dumb.
Yeah.
By the way, there was a point in American I saw on, I think it was TikTok made. I think the problem is America's trying to accommodate to like Europe/Asia, that they're making the games in like such terrible timings, like locally.
Mhm.
Like I think that's the problem. So that's why you don't see many people go, because it's during working hours and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But then,
Yeah, that's.
I agree.
you know what it is, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
But
No,
but
I'm sorry.
We
yesterday
may as
was a
well just suck it
Saturday.
up and just stay up and watch matches.
True.
It
Yesterday
was a
Saturday.
Saturday though. Yesterday, Ahmad. It was Saturday, so there's no excuse.
Oh yeah, that no, yeah, okay. Now that's it. But I mean, in general,
Well, the other games, well, yeah, I can understand, but damn, it's on a Saturday. You, maybe the heat, I don't know, but still, it was pathetic.
but I'll be blunt. America is not known for having football culture.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Well, they do have football culture, but not our football culture.
Mhm.
Their football.
So
Like I guarantee you, if they did like if they did like Super Bowl or something, everyone's going, every single person.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, even like
Yeah,
yeah,
but
you know how it is like I bet you've noticed this like they announced the starting 11 and then like they call out their names one by one. That is so freaking American.
So stupid,
that
bro.
that is so that is in my
I am
opinion, that I
generally
find that
waiting
cringe.
for one of these players to come out as a wrestler, bro. Start doing the fucking Hulk Hogan, bro. They're like,
Kind of felt like a Royal Rumble, eh?
bro, it felt like a Timu version of the Royal Rumble, yeah.
Man, it's a Timo version. My God.
Yeah, I agree with Manu. Like, why the U.S.? They could have held it in Brazil or whatever.
Bro, I know it's probably not 100% safe, but it would have been better in Mexico, bro.
Yeah, you're right. It wouldn't have been safe, but it would have been better though.
Like, because they, like, that's their sport, isn't it? From right by saying.
Yeah. If you closely.
Liam, I got a 98k now. Oh, well. Why are you saying sorry? What? Why have you said sorry? I don't understand. But I think...
Yo, guys, I think I'm gonna go.
No
But
worries.
big up to you guys.
Yeah,
Bless
me
up.
too, bro. I gotta
Big
I
up to
gotta
you,
bounce
tubes.
too.
No worries.
It's
Man.
good to be
man.
back.
Take
Like,
care, guys.
at least for now.
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
So I'll see you guys around, okay?
Bless up, my
Take it
G.
easy.
Stay safe,
Bless
mate.
up.
Let me go to this one. So, what are we thinking of Woltemade, though, chat? What are we thinking? I think I need a CDM because I don't think that Bayern team get far in the Champions League. Hey, there's nothing wrong with saying that, though, bro. Like, that's your opinion. I disagree with you, but I won't have a go at you. Like, that's your opinion, bro. You know what I mean? And you could be right, 100%. Good player has potential. Yeah, we're not spending too much on him, though. I'm asking if... Did I get the 98? No. What about Kane? I would take Kane as a 10, bro. You guys know my opinion on Kane as a 10, bro. I think Kane is, you know. I think he can play as a 10. I really do. Right. Let me get rid of that. Put this back on the screen. Let me make this bigger. Actually, I don't like messing around with that one. Let's go with this one. Because I can edit this one whenever I need to. Hold up a second, chat. Let me zoom this bad boy in. Let's make my camera bigger. Not that you need to see my fat head anymore. It's big enough, but... Bro, what do you mean I've got... Save the fucking layout. Oh my fucking god, you're such a fucking donkey. Hold up. What is wrong with this fucking thing? Save it. Okay, it wants to save that, but I won't. StreamYard, please. You fucking cost me an arm and a leg. Just stop being a fucking bitch and let me save the fucking thing, please. What do you mean unable, bro? Unable for your mum, bro. Allow it. Let me save the... Oh, my God. Try again later, bro. Shut your mouth. Why is this thing being so stupid, man? Right, we're just going to go with this one. Because for some reason, this stupid thing don't want to work. What do you think of the new kit? If you're talking about the home kit, I like it. I don't like it as much as some, though. Love Matthijs taking jabs at Ori. Yeah, he's an idiot, bro. He's a fucking idiot. Like, the guy is a donkey, bro. Certain times to speak, when he's speaking, isn't the time, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's just not the time. So, Oktoberfest kit. I got a short video coming out, and I'm going to make an actual video on it. But why? Okay, this is really fucking pissing me off now. That's not allowing me. Man said it's like a Power Rangers. Can't say I watch Power Rangers anymore, to be honest, but get rid of that. Right, new layout. Because this thing wants to be fucking difficult. So if that was loud. Right, okay. Save that. Is it gonna allow me? You're gonna allow me to save it, or you want to be a pain in the fucking ass? Alright, then we're gonna add a camera. Again, are you gonna allow me to have the camera on there? This thing, man. Is it gonna let me save it? Fucking hell, it's actually let me save it. Baby, put the oven on, please. Just put it on. I'll put dinner in a second. Just put it on for me. Brother is injured for the first half of the season. Yeah, he'll be back in November, yeah. Oktoberfest kit looks nice. New kit looks awesome on TV. Have you seen it in person, Alex? Don't worry if you haven't, I'm just asking. I don't remember, because I think he think Goretzka's a player like him. Like, bro. Yeah. No, definitely not. What you're smoking ain't no way starting it as a 10. He'll be a backup striker, bro. It won't be the 10, bro. It won't be the 10. He'll be a backup striker, mate. It's not a 10. Yeah, it's not a 10, bro. It's a backup striker. He is backup for Kane and tail replacement. Yeah, but he can play there, bro. Yeah, he can play there, bro. Who won? J. Paul won, bro. By decision. Woltemade is class, great signing. He reminds me of Thomas Muller. Facts. Yeah. 100%. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree with you. I'm actually quite afraid for Bambi starting today. Yeah, no, I get that, bro. I get that 1,000. I think we'll be alright, bro. I really do. I think we'll be fine. Oh yeah, 1,000%. Don't need to say that twice. 1,000%. Nah, bro. Nah, Duke looked tired, bro. Jarvis was still swinging. Yeah, but he didn't do enough. He didn't knock him out, so he lost the fight. And he looked crapped in the first 5, bro. I'm actually I read that one. To be fair, Davies could come back even quicker. He's a recover this rapid, so yeah. Oh no, he could, but they're looking to bring him back in November. He definitely could come back sooner though. 100, I agree with that. But we know Bambi. Without Bambi, we can do shit. We just need the other lads to perform, don't we? I want to see this centre back duo though. That's what I'm looking forward to today, to be honest. Can you see? Yes, I can. I can. I feel like Kane might sign an extension though. Not even gonna lie. Xavi Simons is the perfect number 10 for Bayern. I don't think we're going to toss though. I don't necessarily disagree with you. I just don't think he comes to us. So we're not going to spend that much money on him. But hey, if they go back in for him, then whatever, man. You know, hopefully we get Nico Leo sort of before preseason. Hopefully, but it ain't gonna happen. Lima is so damn underrated. Agreed. I agree with you. Leo Kane, who's better in their prime. Lewandowski, Kane doesn't. Kane is one of the greatest strikers because he's got everything. He can shoot, he can pass, both feet, header, outside, inside. But Lewandowski's the greatest striker of the modern era, in my opinion. Since 2000, I know R9's good. Well, actually, saying R9's good is an understatement. R9 is better than good, but Lewandowski for me is just levels, bro. I mean, we have 4 weeks to do it, so yeah. But remember how long we've had to do transfers, and they haven't got it done. No, Suarez doesn't touch Lewandowski, in my opinion. I think he only won that Champions League because of Messi and Neymar. He was definitely a big part, but he wasn't what people think he is personally. That's just an opinion, bro. Just my opinion. But yeah, if we have Kane at the 10, if you swap Woltemade and you swap Kane, I'm all for it because Woltemade can then have the play and Kane can go past him. Because that's what he was doing yesterday. He was doing the hold up play thing, so I'm for it, bro. I'm for it. Yeah, I know. I've seen Ansar. I've done the video on it, bro. Guy's a clown. We lost Muller, Talsane. I think we can get a Woltemade and a class winner. There we go. Man said no. No. No, I'm with you, bro. I'll get you. You just know what some people are like, you know? So obviously everyone's got a different opinion, so. You okay? But let me see who's live. Whose birthday is it? I don't know, bro. It definitely isn't mine. That's why I timed you out, bro. I was like, what? My birthday's in April, bro. Woltemade isn't good enough creative-wise to play 10. He has to start. Kane. We'll put him at striker then, and then have him as the hold-up striker. Man said happy belated birthday. Thank you, man. Very belated. This will be Sane's last game, though, so hopefully he doesn't get us knocked out of the freaking competition by being crap. But it is his last game. That's the only good thing. I see Lyon McKinnick in the midfield. Stanley as a fullback, fine. Just don't play him as a centre-back. He doesn't have that quality. Maybe in a one-off game, like he did against Mbappe, but yeah, bro, it's just not it. How old is Kane? Don't know, man. Let's have a look. I think he's 30, isn't he? 32? 31. 31 years old. Muller's last game too, if we lose. Why is it Muller's last game, though? Because it shouldn't be Muller's last game. Is it Muller's last game? I don't think it's Muller's last game. Because he hasn't signed for a club. I thought we signed him for the whole Club World Cup. I could be wrong. You could be right. I'm not trying to say that you're wrong. I'm just saying. It's interesting. But yeah, man, the preview and the press conference reaction are there. I'm going to end. To be fair, I've done way over, and I need to chill with the little one before she goes to bed. So I'm going to redirect to someone who is live. Let's go to Alf. He's watching the England game. So yeah, man, make sure you smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. I have no clue, bro. Thanks for having me. Anytime YouTubes, man, you know, bro. Big love. You're an OG of the channel, bro. Any single time you can be in here is amazing, bro. So thank you, bro. Always supporting, man. But yeah, I'm gonna send you over to Alf. Go on his channel, hit the subscribe button. He also comes on our channel for the Football Chaos Show, which we will be running again soon. So yeah, man. Smash the likes over there and bless up.